We all want to know what should we be eating to help feed our bones. And we are going to take this process slowly because I want to introduce some foods into your current diet. There are things we shouldn't eat, things we should eat. We will talk about them another time. We want to already start now adding the extra nutrients into your body so that your bones can already breathe and relax because they're getting some good stuff in, right? So your job, your mission for this week, should you choose to accept it, which I hope you will, is to cook the 3 meals I'm going to share with you at least once. Now, you might not have time now, you might not have time tomorrow. I invite you to sit down and think, right, when am I going to have time to make the porridge? Put it in your planner. Make sure you have the ingredients ready in advance of the time you've chosen to make the porridge. When are you going to be able to make the broth I'm going to tell you about? You're going to put it in your calendar. Make sure you have the ingredients ready for that event. When are you going to make the smoothie I'm sharing? Just keep it in mind. There's not tons of ingredients to buy. Hopefully you already have some in your cupboards, but if you don't, there are not a lot of ingredients. These foods are specifically chosen because they're highly nutritious, especially for the bones. They're going to be high in iron, magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, the things the bone needs. So let's start getting these good foods in, and then we will progress constantly. You know, I don't want you to completely throw or run out of the foods that you are eating. We want to introduce these foods. So porridge, first of all. Porridge is a very, it's a breakfast that a lot of people eat. What we've done here is I've modified the recipe of a regular porridge. You are going to prepare it the night before. We don't want to have a lot of faffing around in the morning. People don't have time in the morning to be faffing around. So you want something quick. So this is going to require that you prepare it the night before. You're going to soak some oats in a little jar. You're going to soak some prunes in a little bit of water. It'll all be done the night before. All you need to do on the morning is spoon out the quantity you want to eat of the porridge, heat it up in a little saucepan, put the prunes in, heat it up a bit more, pour it into your bowl and eat it with whatever you are adding on. Hopefully the recipe explains it well. But I want to show you how if you prepare the night before, it will be fast in the morning, which is important to all of us. So that's one. That's starting your day with a really nutritious breakfast, full of nutrients, and it won't spike your blood sugars, which is also important. One. Second one is your bone broth. I'm giving you a recipe for a slow cooker. If you have a high pressure cooker, that's fine, do it in that. The important thing is that we need to get back to making bone broths. These broths are one of the most highly nutritious foods. They are very easy to absorb and the body can get the minerals. Plus, it's one of the best sources of collagen, which the body needs. Now, preferably organic bones. But if they're grass-fed, I mean, in Ireland, we're particularly lucky. It's pretty good, the meat and how the animals are always out. But you will see in the instructions, again, it will explain the benefits of having bone broth in your life. But I invite you, please make a bone broth at some point during this week. And you can store it in portions. You can keep it in the fridge for a week and maybe have a mug, drink it every so often, just calms everything down. It could be your dinner. It's a brilliant, relaxing food for dinner time. It's a great start for the morning. What was I going to say? Yes, make it. It will also be the basis for other soups we will make next week. So you can make it, have a cup, store 600 mils in a plastic Ziploc bag in your freezer. All the explanations are in the recipe. Finally, I have a smoothie for you, a kale smoothie. The mighty kale is a brilliant source of all the things the bone needs. So what you're going to do, it's four ingredients. You're putting them in your blender. I mean, have them ready for the night before if you want. I'm not saying drink the smoothie every day, but have the smoothie. Maybe have it at the weekend, see how you feel. Try out the smoothie. It's not a bad thing. And it's, again, another really dense breakfast for your bones. Now, so these are your 3 meals that you need to make in week 1. Good luck, and share some pictures, share us in the feed what you've made.